how is this transition going to happen? I mean, I totally agree that the world order, the way it is built today, doesn't make any sense.
The World Order, also known as the New World Order, although they sort of back off a little bit from saying the whole thing, but World Order, New World Order, Old World Order, I've heard all sorts. This is a summit just a couple of years ago. This guy wants to know about the transition. Yeah? Think of it maybe as a kind of reset of some great sort. Just a couple of years ago, this is. Think about it like a summit, like a WEF type summit, in the all the leaders get together, typically flown in private jet, get to eat the finest foods, not the bugs, and just generally sample the finest delights after a private jet flying in to tell you not to do it type stuff. But this guy wants to know how the transition could take place to get that world order.
That is not in line with the economic powers like India, Brazil, or Germany. You know that they don't have a massive role in the international order. But to me, the big question is: so how we are going to go through this transformation? It has to be. It cannot be gradual. It has to be driven by a certain shock that.
A shock. You can't have that old world going into the new world in a gradual sort of phase basis. It has to be shock, horror, quick.
Will happen. So now we will reconsider this entire.
No, so if your question is that this period could be turbulent, could have violence,
Yes.
could have conflicts, we are already living it.
Yeah.
I think the last 5 or 6 years tell us that we are going through a rather turbulent phase. We have lost a large part of humankind.
No shizer. And doesn't that sound familiar? Wasn't it somebody else who said something like, we should expect the world to become more angry? Uncle Klaus, yeah?
To the pandemic, because we were all selfish, we were not willing to share, we were not willing to use the global institutions to deliver responses to different parts of the world. We have lost people. Now, how much more bloodshed do we need to understand that the transition is upon us?
So, we can only assume at this stage he's maybe talking about countries being selfish, not sharing the juice enough, or something like that anyway, to save more lives. But anyway, just a couple of years ago that was, and just think about just what's happened just in the past few years to get that shock move into that world order. Ta-ta.